Hey everyone, I've been running these Xiaomi 4 lights for a while, and I guess they're okay for their size. I actually filled them with some activated charcoal. You might wonder about my voice. It's the air pollution. I'm losing my voice because of air pollution. So here's my sensor from IQAir. This thing costs like $200, and you'll notice it's 68 inside. So this is not good air to have inside your living room. So these Xiaomi things, you'll notice the sensor says it's 25. So this is not accurate. The sensors in this, I wouldn't go off. I wouldn't trust my life to that. This whole filter costs less than that sensor. So I think it makes sense. So the only way I can keep this room to actually be healthy, like green, under 50, is I have to crank both of these machines on this high rating. But look at the decibels. Hold on. So anyways, 184 to 100 decibels is quite loud. That's louder than a vacuum cleaner. Its decibels are exponential, so, well, I don't know. It's not a straight scale. So, sorry for this stupid app. If I change it back to the quiet mode, or automatic mode. It's definitely much quieter, but it can't clean the air fast enough. So, if you have a small room and you don't mind loud noises, I think this thing is fine. I want to show you my window. This is my bathroom window. There's actually HEPA filters behind this, and this is a pre-filter. So, that's one window. So here's a different bathroom, and I have a venting fan behind this thing. So now you can see there's 4 blue HEPA filters, and there's a fan behind that. But I put this pre-filter there. So I want to see how dirty it gets. So it's not like I'm just opening windows, and allowing pollution to get in. I literally have HEPA filters and pre-filters to the 2 windows that are always open. And you have to do that because if you take a shower and there's no oxygen, you're going to die. So you have to have something suck the air, get fresh air into your bathrooms, or you'll suffocate, right? So that's why you gotta have that problem. All right, let's take a look at this thing. Hard to see, but it's got some recycled cardboard holding it together. No, I didn't need to cut the top at all. So pretty good packaging, of course. Some sort of documentation. This thing has a 10-year warranty on the motor, just like their washing machines. So hopefully that's pretty good. That's Vietnamese. So I assume maybe this is made in Vietnam. There's no English whatsoever. So, whatever. You can probably download something. Let's get it off the stand. This base. Okay. Alright, so I measured that cable. It's a 2 meter long cable. And it comes with one of these little, cable straps. Let's plug this thing in. Actually, I don't think I should plug it in because there's probably some plastic on the filters. There's also some stuff here. So let's take a look. So yeah, it's an inverter motor. And, well, those specs don't help me out. But there's a scan for the app they can use to control this thing. There's no physical remote control, unfortunately. I think that's really weak. I don't want to freaking open up an app just to turn this thing on and off. I want a remote. So anyways, here's some instructions. It's not rocket science though. So this door, it's got magnets. Yeah, magnets there. So very easy to work with. There's a magnet right here. So the way this thing is designed, there's a filter down here. Probably a motor here because there's vents up top. And then on top of this, there's a whole nother system, another filter, and then the motor again, and then some sort of display control panel. So we got some cardboard to get out. Get that out. So taking this cartridge out is really easy. I get it out of the bag, of course. So I'm a little curious, filter size wise. So this LG one, the diameter is like 28 and a half centimeters, I would say. Height wise, I would say it's like 18 centimeters. Whereas the Xiaomi one is 31 and then maybe 20. So I like to put carbon inside of these things. I just buy these cheap, I don't know what they are, basket organizers. So then, you have to cut out the middle. And so the reason why, if you just put carbon right to the bottom of your filter like that, it's just sitting on a flat surface. So the air is sucking upwards, right? It's going to come in through the side and really just go around the carbon. It's not going to go through the carbon. But my theory, you basically put this thing in here first. So now, any of the filter below here generally has to go through the carbon, right? Obviously this bag could be bigger. It worked perfectly fine for in here because, this is a much narrower opening. So if you look in there, that much of this material, all the air goes through here and it has to go through the carbon. So the reason I do it is it's just cheaper. This is just for fish filters, but it's still activated. So this is going to suck out any chemicals. Well, a lot of chemicals, not all chemicals, but better than nothing. It's really cheap stuff. But to buy a little bit of carbon built into a filter like these, this filter I think the salesperson quoted me like $75. But it's supposed to last a few years. But anyways, $75 will probably buy you 20 kilograms of this stuff, right? All right. So this one, there's a little marking you can add the date, so you can track how old it is. It does say pet filter, and it does look like carbon in here, but it looks like it's just like cardboard paper with a coating of carbon, which is better than nothing. But there's probably 6,000 times as much carbon in one of these cheap bags than that. So, anyways. Okay, so I gotta get that in there a little bit. Just put this carbon on top. I suppose if you want to make your life easier. Oh wait, no, there's a. I gotta show you in here. There's actually a pad that moves. So that's how it knows there's a filter in there. So it's kind of a tricky situation, but I think you can still maybe get this all in here. Just gotta. You know what? I'm gonna place it this way. Knocked over this plastic thing. It kept toppling over, so I went and bought a second one. You don't even need to cut the bottom out because it doesn't matter here. Anyways, so now, two of these things. Hold on, let me tell you the inner diameter. If you want to prepare ahead of time, this inner diameter is like 19.5 centimeters. So that's the kind of dish you want to have or whatever to suspend your carbon. Alright, so that's all suspended nicely. It's suspended pretty high, so that much has to, well, that much ideally is going to get through out of that carbon. Alright, so what the heck is this stupid thing? It's just about to install the filter. Not important. So the second filter is the same thing, this PET filter, and it also came with more of these pre-filters. So, a lot of pre-filters. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the stands for my carbon, so I'm going to have to go to the store and get some other ones another day. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to just stick it in. This is not going to be as ideal, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so what else is there? So we have a PM 1.0 sensor here. Another magnet there. Nothing else there. So I guess just put these things on. I don't know if you can swap the top and bottom. Let's see if they look identical. No, these are not identical. The top one is much smaller in diameter. See how easy these are to put back on. That's pretty darn easy. So you have this big space. I guess it seems to be on the top part because the filters are on the bottom. I'm going to turn it on. What I don't like is there's no casters. There's no wheels on this thing, so it's not going to be easy to roll around. It's not too heavy though. I carried this whole box myself into this place, so. Also, by the way, you'll notice it's still, I don't know what time that clock said when I started this thing, but it is still, 72? So that's not healthy. It's 4:46 right now. And this thing, this Xiaomi thing, it says it's 25, so, and you know, earlier I said this is okay, but I'm thinking it's not okay. It's not a healthy air in this room, but Xiaomi thinks it is. So I'm gonna say you want to avoid this brand now. It's not good. I'd talk normally if that thing worked properly, that Xiaomi. But no, I sound like a complete idiot with this crazy hoarse voice. So add devices. Let's see what we do here. I guess this might. Well, it says air purifier. Scan the QR on this air purifier. So there's two QR codes back there. It's the top one, the one that says thin Q next to it. So yeah, I wasn't paying attention. This is my Wi-Fi and my Wi-Fi password, so it's got nothing to do with that other screen, I guess. Now it seems to be working. Alright, so it's fine. You can change it now. Alright, gotta do that later. So that's gonna take some time. Let's take a look at this thing. Sorry for the harsh light. Well, the screen is very interesting. I guess satin finished metallic silver. It's got like a green eco tree. It says the PM10 is 8. But how do you change that mode? So now it's went to dual mode. There's 2 pauses. I don't know what any of this means. If I could read Vietnamese or Thai, I would, but Alright, I'm gonna just mess with that. The next one, single mode. What I have to assume is only one fan is on. Smart mode. There's a Wi-Fi icon, odor, booster. So booster is what apparently makes this top thing. Direct, reshift the air. Sorry. What I want to see is this. I want to see PM 2.5. PM 10 are huge particles. Let's mess with the speed so those graphs move. There's that dB meter again. It definitely doesn't sound as loud as the Xiaomi at full power. It's not quiet, but it's not as loud as the Xiaomi. So I think the reason is, you know, you're such a bigger two fans, I guess. And maybe the filters are bigger, I don't know, just the way it's designed. Alright, back to this. Now it says it's good. So this is why I hate apps. If I just had a remote control, you know, I could just turn it on and off easily. So everything is repeated here, looks like. This is kind of weak. I don't care if it's good. I want to know an actual number. 0 to 50 is a big spread. All those could be considered good. So I don't know if we could change this. It's good, good, good. Odor weak. So it smells in here. So, I mean, there it does have a 9. But you would think here there would be a number next to all those. So I can turn the swing on and off here. But I almost feel... No, I don't see... So I think the sensor in this thing isn't very good either. This is reading 9, 10. The Xiaomi is reading 10. So those are similar. But the AQI is reading 38. So... I think the AQI is more precise probably, and that's why I realized is that the air is worse than it really is. Well, it's hard to say because I don't know if this is a PM10 meter or a PM1 meter. The back of the thing said PM1, but why does it say PM10 right there? So it's really strange if I can't change that. Yeah, LG. I'm going to keep this product, but I think it's stupid. So maybe you guys should try something else. The only plus side is you can fill the cartridges with more carbon. The Dyson, you can't do that. Alright, I'll see you guys.